Have you ever feared the moment you die only to find yourself alive again? That is the curse of reincarnation. If your soul cannot find peace and enlightenment, it returns, life after life, trapped in a loop of joy and terror. Only when you finally feel truly content does the cycle end. Every new life brings shadows of the old, memories that seep into your mind like dark water. My confession is not a lesson or a ritual. It is my story, 3 lifetimes of blood, betrayal, and relentless haunting. I remember only flashes of my first death, a long brown dress, the flash of steel, and the cold shock of death. But the vision was blurred. So I turned to someone who could help me remember more. What I learned shook me to my core. I was born into wealth and power in 17th century Europe, a princess by birthright. The grand halls and silk gowns could not soothe my darkest desires. I craved control over every man I met. If a lover failed me in bed, I had him killed. Servants whispered I was cursed, my heart black as a moonless night. One evening, as I extinguished another candle in the hall, a servant's dagger found my back. I bled out on marble, hated and alone, yet death did not free me. My soul, steeped in cruelty, was bound tighter to the world. That black rage became the seed for lives yet to come. I returned as a quiet woman in 18th century Spain. There, I met a man with a jagged scar on his hand. His laugh was warm. I believed in him. I loved him. But he loved my sister instead. They ran away together under a silver moon. My heart shattered. Despair drove me to climb the highest tower in our village and throw myself into the stone courtyard below. Bones broke, but my spirit remained, hollowed by grief and burning with vengeance. That suicide etched sorrow and wrath into my soul wounds that would never heal. My third return cast me as a slave on a Spanish plantation. My body belonged to others. I faced daily humiliations, lash scars on my back, and whispered threats in the dark. One night, after a brutal beating, I lay bleeding under the stars. Gunfire cracked through the camp. A bullet tore through me as I collapsed into dirt. I expected relief only to wake again, dragged back into a body that was not mine. Each violent death stitched a new layer of agony into my soul's tapestry. Now, I live in the modern world, but I carry those past selves inside me. I wake at 3 a.m., heart pounding, haunted by nightmares of silk gowns, broken towers, and the crack of rifle fire. I feel the princess's cruelty stirring when I'm angry. The betrayed lover's sorrow wells up whenever I see a scar. The slave's terror grips me in crowded rooms. And the cruelest twist, I am with the man who betrayed me in my second life. He bears the same scar on his hand. He says he's changed. He says he loves me. But how can I know? Every night, I sense something lurking at the edge of vision. A tall figure leaning on a twisted cane, smiling that crooked smile. I feel cold breath on my neck. Hear whispered promises of vengeance. My dreams blur past and present, until I cannot tell which life I occupy. I ask you, can I trust the scarred man beside me? Or is this another loop, another betrayal waiting to happen? Will my final death come by his hand, or by my own? The cycle of reincarnation offers no answers, only endless returns. Only when I find true peace in this life will the loop break. But peace feels impossible when shadows of 3 deaths still cling to me.